I buy a lot of cars. I've been collecting for 14 years, and you see a lot of car videos from me. You know, most of that stuff, you know, I would buy just for myself. It's what I enjoy collecting. But like the sealed case videos, 72 count case of basic cars, I would not be buying those if I didn't have this channel. Because I don't need a bunch of 72 cars that I don't need. I don't want every car in my collection. But I buy those sealed cases as added value for the channel. And gives you guys something to stick around, something for you guys to watch. And in that case, I buy the case for you guys. Don't necessarily need it for me. Now, there's other cars like the adult collectibles. I don't necessarily collect every car, and I'm not going to be sitting there buying every single Boulevard release just to show on the channel, because that's not what I collect. If I find something that I want for myself, then I'm a happy camper, and you might see it in a video. But I don't buy every single adult release, and I wouldn't necessarily be buying every single basic car that Hot Wheels or Matchbox or Johnny Lightning or Muscle Machines. I don't buy everything everybody releases. But in some cases, like the Boulevards, I hope to find certain cars on my own by the singles. But other releases like the hot ones, plastic tires, this is up my alley. $3 now, basically average, I guess, is a going rate for the hot ones. And since I collect plastic tired vehicles, and there's a couple cars in this mix, I wanted to make sure I got. But you know, you guys know I work for the post office, and let me tell you, the last quarter of the year is showtime. All right, overtime. We got advertising mailers, we got packages and all that stuff, and Christmas cards. Well, not Christmas cards so much. Come on, guys, mail some cards, would you? Tell your grandma that you love her. Anyways, Christmas, last quarter, it's just swamp time right now, especially for, right now I work with the third class mail. That's your advertising mail. So all those advertising mailers that you guys are getting, you know, that's the kind of stuff that I'm processing. That's where I work. I don't work in a facility that processes the parcels anymore, or at the time. I doubt if I'll be bidding back up there just because it's so far away. But the reason I'm telling you that is the last quarter of the year, every year, is just the worst time for me as far as time, just as far as time goes. So these hot ones, I didn't want to take a chance on missing something. Now these, the 87 Toyota Baja truck, not exactly something that I would add to my collection, but it's very nicely done. Metal base. Metal body, got a plastic roll bar there, I guess you would call it. Let me see if one of these are on a bad card. That one's okay, that one's okay. All three are okay. So let's set that one there. I'll put them here for a second, I'll come back to that. Triples of the Chevy Blazer 4x4. I'm sure a lot of people are going to pick this one up. Now see, I would like to have one of these in the collection, a sample, right? But I don't necessarily need the triples of this. I can't use it for racing. It's kind of wide to fit on the track, so it's not necessarily something I would like. But spoiler sport, I never found the singles. I don't think I ever found the single on the pegs for the other color. This is obviously a recolor. I really like those Ultra Hot Wheels. I don't know why. They're not very realistic, but just what I like. So far my P case has 3 of the Toyota truck, 3 of the Blazer, 3 of the spoiler sport. There's 16 in a case. Got 3 Porsche 930s. Metal body, metal base. So see, that's kind of what they're doing. They're moving the metal body, metal base castings into the adult lines for the adult collector. Kind of, you know, feels like added value when you got the all metal. This is the one I absolutely wanted to make sure I got. This is why I bought the case for sure. This was my #1 pick out of the case. You got your 73 Ford Gran Torino. And I don't know if I'd be able to find this on the pegs. And this is just from my experience, but when I kind of seen the assortment for the J cases, you know, you go onto eBay and you see what is in the mix. And these cars, I know the trucks, especially in California, these trucks right here, You know, I'm probably going to be able to find both of those trucks, the truck and the Blazer, but the Torino might be hard. Spoiler Sport might be hard. The Porsche, I think I'll be able to find. It's an okay car, but for some reason I just get the feeling. What do you think? Is that how it would be in your area? Would the Torino sell out? And would the Spoiler Sport sell out? And would the two trucks, would those be hanging around? You know, that would be my experience. I lost one of these. I probably won't open that one up. That's kind of. But the case only had one show Haas Mustang 2. I'm gonna have to keep this guy in the blister just to keep him nice for a little while. I might open him up. It's a funny car. You guys might want to see the funny car. So I think I'll open him up. One per case. Now see, I don't know if all the mixes are the same all throughout the release for Hot Wheels. But I thought I would show you the case mix for this one. I picked it up online. This way, if you were contemplating buying the case, you get an idea what it is. This is pretty cool. Pretty heavy, man. Got a little seating area there. Yeah. I wish there was more in here of this one and less of the truck, but that's just the way it goes. I'm sure some of you guys want to see the truck, so we'll grab a couple of those. Grab a Torino. Okay, so here we go. Yeehaw! Yep, pretty nice. Big die cast. There you go. I have an appreciation for larger models. You know, like the Spoiler Sport. I like to collect the vans and trucks. I don't necessarily like them when they're so wide, but you know, it's definitely more realistic like this. He wants to go out there tromping through the mud. There's your Blazer 4x4. Yellow windows. You know, not realistic, but maybe as far as the Hot Wheels go, you know, they had a lot of cars with the yellow windows, so it's realistic as far as the Hot Wheels goes. Same tires. Got yourself a light bar on top. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, now this one's for me, but you guys can sit back and watch for a second. Haha. Yeah, what a beauty. Convention's coming up in a couple weeks. Maybe I'll give them some track time. Not quite red, white, and blue, but you know. Awesome car. Alright, so that's it for the P case. Let's go ahead and see what's in the Q case. I already opened it up and took a gander. Save some time, even though it's probably going to run 8 minutes on the video anyways. Oh, did you notice? See, no more Chase tires. No more Hot Ones Chase lettering on the tires. Here we got a carryover. In my Q case, I had a P case carryover. Oh yeah, I should have checked on the thing. Let's see, where's the other ones? So on the back, got a checklist. Yeah, in that assortment was a Gran Torino, Toyota truck, Blazer, Porsche, Spoiler. Yep. So all 5 of those cars, except for, what was the car that was extra? The show Haas Mustang was in there. And it wasn't in here. Was that in a previous assortment before the P cases? I don't really keep track of the case assortments like you guys, like some of you guys. So let's see what we have here. Let me spread them out on the side. So that Blazer was a carryover, but I don't see any other carryovers. We do, however, have a recolor of the Dumpin A. The first one, hey, there he is right there. There's the first color that they released. And some people were asking, what is that? That's the GT Racer, I believe. So let's see. In this assortment, we're expected to see the Shelby Cobra 427, 84 Mustang, Cadillac Seville, Mustang Mach 1, Dumpin A. Now, every single car in this assortment, I wanted. I just didn't expect to get that Blazer in there. Let's see any of these. I want to open one up for the dumper, to show the dumper. Here's the Shelby Cobra. It used to be in the basics with the metal body. Got your opening hood. Interesting teal color, kind of a Gulf colors. With that blue and that orange. Yeah, all my cars look pretty good. So we'll just choose a donor. 3 Cobras, 3 Dumpin A's, 1 Blazer, 3 Cadillac Sevilles. Man, this is nice and classy. Got a little tempo on the tail light there. Two-tone, definitely like the 80s styling. My parents had a classic, what was that thing? A Chevy Classic. I forgot what that thing is now. Man, getting old. We'll go ahead and this guy will be, got the basic wheels on there. Let's see. 3 1971 Ford Mustang Mach 1s. Nice pink pearl color to it. No tail tampos. Got yellow windows, unfortunately for me. No headlight tampos. Kind of lightened the tampos, but they did put the pin rings. What are those things? That's where you lock the hood, isn't it? Let's see. Pick this guy here. And last up, 84 Mustang SVO. Definitely wanted this one for sure. Basic wheels. Got your Hot Ones styling. No tampos front or back, but I haven't seen this one. I don't think I've seen this one in the Hot Wheels lineup in a while. Remember, the Hot Ones are going to be closing out pretty soon. It's going to be transitioning. Now the packaging is going to be, the retailers are going to get something new, and it's going to be Flying Colors or Flying Customs. I forget. We'll be seeing those pretty soon. So I don't know which retailers are going to wind up getting these. And I don't know which retailers, I don't know if I doubt if it's going to have the same barcode. I don't know if retailers are just going to pass on the end of the Hot Ones runs and then just jump right into the new Flying Customs or Flying Colors. I don't know. I have no idea. I just, if I find out about something and I want to make sure I get it, like in this case, I wanted to go ahead. Beautiful color, guys. Beautiful color. Wow, I really like this one. Yeah, I don't know when the Flying Customs or Flying Colors are going to come out, but I seen a pic online where the one of the cars, the Backwoods Bomb, is going to get the Flying Customs or Flying Colors treatment. I'll be looking forward to those too. There's your little opening engine. Did I get all the opening parts? Yeah. I'm going to use the Dumpin A for the end there. Some of these things, you know, if you've been collecting over 10 years like me, some of this stuff is kind of hard to spend $3 for when we used to get metal, you know, in the basics. But that's just the way it goes. Economics or the economy, that's just the way it goes. I know I'm not going to be working for, I know how much I want to make per hour. And they just cannot, there's nobody in the U.S. that's not going to work for that kind of wages anymore. Anyways, that's the P and the Q assortments for the upcoming Hot Ones. And I look forward to the Flying Customs or Flying Colors, whatever that line's going to be. Have fun. Bye-bye.